Hello, guys, and I am here for some awesome game day bingo. I'm super excited to be here with you guys live as I'm going to be streaming live on those Pilot TVs, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch. So hopefully you guys are checking out those streams. Maybe send out a message as we get on through this awesome bingo. If you do send in a message, I'll shoot you out some luck as you play these awesome bingo opportunities. We got a nice $107 minor prize at 52 balls or less, a major prize of $4,166 you could take home in 52 balls or less, and that mega prize of $10,000 you could take home in 45 balls or less as we're getting on through these awesome games. As we're getting through these games, I'd like to highlight some awesome jackpot winners from the past, as we've given out 25 jackpots over the last 7 days and 458 jackpots during this season 14, as we saw 3 jackpots just go out yesterday. The first jackpot to go out yesterday went out to Randy over at Clive's Roadhouse, Burnsville, taking home $1,346. Great job to you, Randy. The second jackpot to go out on that Tuesday went out to Grace over at Quinny's Sports Bar and Grill, taking home $607. And that final jackpot to go out on Tuesday went out to Jake over at the Wildwood Sports Bar and Grill, Rochester, taking home $1,067. Great job to you, Randy, Grace, and Jake, all getting over that $600 mark, taking home jackpot prizes. I at least saw, I know, yeah, it was Randy, Grace, and Jake all taking home line prize jackpots while we were playing that Skull Bingo yesterday. So it was a lot of fun playing that Skull Bingo with you guys as we play that from 4 to 6 every single day. Right now, we're playing some game day bingo as I'm going to be here with you guys live for 12 games of game day bingo. And we're seeing who can take home the nice prize in this game number one. We are clicking past all of our jackpots in this game and working on a $14.10 must go, as we already got a few players right now, 3 balls away. As more players join up with them, we'll continue to watch out for who takes home this awesome prize. Our jackpots will be growing and rolling into this game number two of game day bingo. That minor prize will become available in this next game, as it wasn't available in this game, as 52 balls or less you would have been taking home that major. But in this next game, that minor will be clicking up to 54 balls or less. In this game, though, we have $14.10 going out to Don's Girl over at VFW Spring Lake Park. Great job to you, Don's Girl, taking home that nice prize in this game one of game day bingo. We'll now be getting enrolled into a game number two, with our jackpots continuing to grow and roll into this upcoming game. Like I said, 54 balls or less for that minor prize, already over $100. If you guys aren't getting enrolled into this next game of Game Day Bingo, though, might I suggest our e-tabs. We have a new e-tab that's going to be coming to your guys' iPad tomorrow. So get ready and don your detective caps, as Sherlock Holmes is hitting the bars on Thursday, December 7th. The e-tab adventure boasts not one, not two, but 3 fantastic bonus rounds. A wheel bonus where you could spin for colossal prizes that would even leave Sherlock in awe. Sherlock's coins unlock the free play expanding grid with sticky coins for endless mystery solving excitement. And the third bonus round, Where's Watson's Skill Challenge. Embark on a unique quest to hunt hidden objects, earn points, and climb statewide leaderboards. This is a fun one because that's the kind of game that sets this e-tab apart from the others, as that skill challenge adds an extra layer of fun and competition. You hunt for those clues, but fear not, it does not impact your pull tab game outcome. So let the games begin, and may the best sleuth prevail. Definitely a lot of fun. I'm super excited for this new e-tab game to hit your guys' iPads tomorrow at 12. Should be a lot of fun, as I'll be coming here live tomorrow as that game comes on live for you guys, as I'll be playing a little bit of game day bingo. But hopefully I see quite a few of you guys out there playing that new e-tab game, Sherlock Holmes, coming to your guys' iPads December 7th. If you want to see a preview of that new eTab game, head on over to our Facebook page and search up Pilot Games. After you search up Pilot Games, you just click on our logo, and then you'll be able to see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, eTab previews, and even more. You can also click the website link at the very top of that Facebook page, which is our link tree. That has links to our bar locations, our social medias like Twitter and Instagram, and even more there where you can just, get access to all that awesome uh, pilot games information. As we just have 15 seconds to get enrolled into this game number 2 of Game Day Bingo. Our prizes have grown as we were getting enrolled into this game. $133 available on that minor prize at 54 balls or less. We got that mega jackpot at 45 balls or less, $10,000. And the major prize at $4,186. You could take home in 52 balls or less. As we're getting after this, we'll be playing some great game day bingo all the way till 1 p.m. Right now, we're in a game number 2 of 12 games that I'm going to be playing with you guys live, as we'll be ending off this live lunchtime bingo at 1 p.m. for you guys to get into some Lucky 4 bingo at 1 p.m., where you'll have an opportunity at $85,680, and that should only be grown as you guys play that game at 1. Only one opportunity at that 1 p.m. as you'll quickly move back into the game day bingo, running from 1 all the way till 4. This time I will not be there for that 1 to 4 time, as you guys will be getting after whatever prizes we don't give out during this 12 to 1 time. At 4 p.m., you'll get into your second opportunity of Lucky 4 bingo, as you'll have another shot at that $85,000 if it didn't go out at 1 p.m. From 4 all the way till 6, you'll be back playing some more Skull Bingo, getting after a line prize of $322 you could take home in 10 balls or less, a large frame of $5,088 you could take home in 43 balls or less, and a coverall of $54,851 you could take home in 50 balls or less. Should be a lot of fun in Skull Bingo, as Skull Bingo was definitely a lot of fun yesterday, as we saw Randy, Grace, and Jake all take home jackpot prizes while playing that awesome Skull Bingo. Well, definitely come out from 4 to 6 tonight playing that awesome game. At 6 p.m., you'll get your first opportunity of the week at a little pilot payday action, as we will replace that normal Lucky 4 bingo that's at 6 p.m. with pilot payday, as it gets played at 6 p.m. every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Pilot payday is only 10 cents a card, and you could get after a $2,500 must go prize. After that, you'll get into more game day bingo, running from 6 all the way till 7 p.m., getting after those prizes that you didn't win during that 1 to 4 time. At 7 p.m., we will be getting into one of those awesome specialty nights. Before I talk more about that, though, we do have Elsa, as well as CNS, Jer Bear, Blue Eyes, at all of them splitting up that nice Musco prize of $19.90 in this game number 2 of Game Day Bingo. You'll now be getting enrolled into a game number 3, with our jackpots continuing to grow and roll into this upcoming game. But like I said, at 7 p.m. tonight, I'm going to be back live once again for a PGL specialty night, a Wild Wednesday. That goes from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday, and me and Jordy usually are there having a lot of fun, giving out some PGL points and some great prizes. I think it will probably be just me tonight, as Jordy has been sick lately, but she should be back hopefully tomorrow to play some more of those awesome games with you guys. But Wild Wednesday, 7 to 9, we're going after that awesome tournament style action, starting off with a high low game where you could take home a first place prize for landing in first place. But you can also take home a first place prize for landing in last place. It makes for a lot of fun in that awesome E-Tab. Just last night, we had another great PGL specialty night, and that's MegaSota Game Night. That happens at 6:40 every single Tuesday, and we give out a ton of PGL points while playing that awesome game, as well as a Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale that's still available heading into next week. $17,096 you could take home on that awesome prize. So make sure you guys come out for all of our specialty nights. MegaSota Game Night, 6:40 every Tuesday, and tonight's Wild Wednesday happens at 7 p.m. every single Wednesday. We have just 1 minute and 5 seconds to get enrolled into this next game as we are getting into a game number three of Game Day Bingo. $163 available on that minor prize we can give out in 56 balls or less. Major prize of $4,211 you could take home in 52 balls or less. And a mega prize of $10,000 you could take home in 45 balls or less. As we're getting after in this game number three, I'm going to be talking about our national days. First one is Mitten Tree Day. On December 6th, Mitten Tree Day celebrates a gift of warmth. It is a day to collect mittens, hang them on a Christmas tree, and then hand them out to those in need. This is a super important day as it gets super cold during this time of the year, and so making sure people can, protect their hands while they're out, especially, people who are in need that maybe don't have the shelter that is, necessary during this winter time. That can definitely be a huge help on a day like today. Those who live in cold climates understand the necessities of mittens. This winter clothing item is essential for keeping the hands warm while outside. Unfortunately, however, there are many children around the world who are without adequate winter clothing, which includes mittens. Mittens have been around for hundreds of years, so why not give a few on today to maybe your local school so that every kid outside can be out there playing with mittens, or whatever it is on today, as just giving those mittens out to help out, whether it's adult, it's a kid, whatever it is, to protect those hands on these cold, cold winter evenings is a huge one on today, Mitten Tree Day. We do still have balls dropping in this game number three of Game Day Bingo. We got right now May Ren, 10 balls away, as well as Mike Wilson, 75, Elsa, and Dan N. As we're getting after it, I'm going to be talking about our next national day. This one, a very important one, National Gazpacho Day. National Gazpacho Day on December 6th recognizes a flavorful soup that cooks serve cold. This typically tomato based vegetable soup originated in southern Spanish regions. Gazpacho is widely consumed in Spanish cuisine, usually during the summer months. Very cool one on today. I've never had this soup, so maybe I have to give it a shot on today as it looks absolutely delicious. It is a cold soup and drink made of raw blended vegetables. Very, very tasty. I wonder what does it taste like? That's what I want to understand. As it is a thinner, less spicy sort of salsa. We do have Taxi Kenny over at Big Louie's Bar and Grill Crystal taking home a Musco prize of $27.50. Just two balls away from taking home that minor jackpot in this game number three. So close, Taxi Kenny, as we now get enrolled into a game number four. In this game number four, that mega prize will be clicking up to 58 balls or less, already at $180 and still growing as you guys get enrolled over the next 2 minutes. $4,000 available on that major and $10,000 on that mega. As you guys continue to get enrolled into this game, I'm going to continue to get after these national days. It's St. Nicholas Day. December 6th, St. Nicholas Day, it recognizes the 3rd century saint who became an inspiration for the modern day Santa Claus. Definitely a cool one on today, as we wouldn't have Santa Claus without St. Nicholas, and so definitely a cool highlight for today, St. Nicholas Day. As Christmas is right around the corner, I keep on getting reminded of that, as I gotta still go out there and get a bunch of my gifts, as I have not been on top of things. So I'm going to, as I do every year, do some great last minute shopping. As we have just 1 minute and 40 seconds to get enrolled into this next game, we got another national day, National Miners Day. National Miners Day honors the contribution of miners across the country. Additionally, the day reflects on their sacrifices and offers time to show appreciation to the mining country's hardworking individuals. Absolutely. Shout out to anybody who has ever worked in the mines, or, anybody who has family that has worked on in the mines as well. Definitely a huge one on today that we want to highlight as we honor their accomplishments and remember the tragedies of these hardworking individuals' experience. The country must keep in mind that mining is one of America's most dangerous jobs. Miners put their lives at risk every day. They contend with health and safety issues as well as uncertain future. Um, we use products every day made from raw materials excavated from miners. These materials are a result of work of the miners. These men and women play a much more crucial role in our lives than most people even realize. Definitely a huge one on today, National Miners Day. We definitely highlight all those miners that have went out there and made those contributions across the country, making sure that we can live the regular day-to-day lives that we do. Just 9 seconds before we are in this game number 4 of Game Day Bingo. Should be a lot of fun as we got a $210 minor jackpot sitting at 58 balls or less. Major prize of $4,247. You could win in 52 balls or less. And a mega prize at 45 balls or less, $10,000. We did give out the must go prize in that game number 3 at 58 balls or less. So if we can do that once again, we'll be giving out a minor jackpot in this game number 4. We'll see if we can get that to happen for us in this awesome game as we move on to our final national day. National Pawnbrokers Day. Each year on December 6th, National Pawnbrokers Day pays tribute to a profession that provides a valuable service to their clientele, those who are in need of cash funds, and also those looking for a reasonably good deal seek the service of pawnbrokers. Definitely a huge one on today. Pawnbrokers, definitely an interesting one as I definitely have watched a few of those pawnbroker shows, as Pawn Stars was a huge one for many, many years that I watched, as that had a great cast in it that were really, really funny. And they would bring in these really crazy things that you never could see before. I mean, Jersey Shore of pawnbroking shows was hardcore pawn, as they were very dramatic in that one. It's a super fun pawn store show. I was definitely more of a Pawn Stars kind of guy, but there was a lot of different uh, pawn pawnbroker shows, and they were all a lot of fun. As I really like any of those like antique shows where you can see all the different kind of collectibles that people can bring in. We do have a $209 minor jackpot going out in this game to Master Nate over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub. No, Carboni's Pizzeria and Bar and Grill in West Saint. Taking home that West St. Paul. Good job to you taking home that nice prize in this game number 4 of Game Day Bingo. We'll now be getting enrolled into a game number 5 with a double Musco prize available in this upcoming game. It should be a lot of fun with still that major prize sitting at 52 balls or less, $4,263. Obviously, if you win it in 52 balls or less, you will not be taking home that minor jackpot. You'll be just taking home that major prize, as that major prize covers it up right now at 52 balls or less. Mega prize is at $10,000. You can take home in 45 balls or less. And the double Musco prize should be looking good as well. But definitely a fun one on today, Pawn Brokers Day. Maybe I'll have to watch some Pawn Stars on today, as that was one of my personal favorites of the pawnbroker shows. But if you like watching our Minnesota Twins, you are not enjoying this offseason, as it's been a very boring offseason. We've kind of been slow to it. So we're waiting for some of those big time movements to happen, some splash action for our Twins. And as you're waiting for that, you can get some Twins action by playing the great E-Tab game themed after our Minnesota Twins. Twins win. You can even check out the Home Run Derby bonus round, where you can see if you take home some Grand Slam prizes. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's a great E-Tab game, so go check it out and see what kind of prizes you could be taking home. But as you guys are working on some great prizes here in some fun game day bingo, you are earning points towards the game day bingo standings. We currently have a top 10 standings that have been very competitive in this season so far. As we start off in 10th place with a Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 59,000 points. With 60,000 points in ninth place, we have Mikey Wins over at the clubhouse at Edinburgh. With 68,000 points in eighth place, we have Super D over at Shore 96. Mad Dog over at Egan's Arms Public House sits in seventh place with 69,000 points. As Towley over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards sits with 71,000 points. 74,000 points for our fifth place player. Why not me over at Beatles Bar and Grill? As Rock Rider over at the Incline Station Bowling Center sits in fourth with 86,000 points. With 88,000 points in third place, we have Mike over at the Sherwood Lounge. As Mikey Mike over at the Old Piper in Blaine sits in second with 98,000 points. With 216,000 points leading the charge in these in these player standings, we have Call Me Jen over at JR Mac. Great job to you, Call Me Jen, earning so many points this season. 216,000 points would land you in in fourth place in our location standings. So it could be a location all to herself with how many points they've been able to reel in. Good job, Call Me Jen. But moving on to the top locations in Game Day Bingo as you guys work on this game, we got 10th place, VFW Lane with 116,000 points. 139,000 points for Shady's Railside in ninth place. 143,000 points for the eighth place location, Sherwood Lounge. As sixth place, we have a two-way tie between the Country Lounge and Leo's Bar Newmarket. They both have 150,000 points. 162,000 points for fifth place, Boulevard Tavern. As our fourth place location is the Old Piper in Blaine with 177,000 points. With 255,000 points in third place, we have J.R. Mack. As our second place location is VFW Spring Lake Park with 297,000 points. And with 299,000 points, leading the charge for our Game Day Bingo location standings, we have Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. Great job to Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, earning so many points while playing this Game Day Bingo. Also, good job to Call Me Jen, who's the number one player in this Game Day Bingo as well. It's been a lot of fun watching both those player and locations earn so many points. But in this game right here, we're working on some nice jackpot prizes. We're still in line to give out a major jackpot, so don't want to move on from that too quickly, as we have one last opportunity to give out this major prize. As it does look like we'll be working on that double must go, $68.20. With now our three players, two balls away, and we got Daryl right now, one ball away. We'll see if they can get that lucky ball to drop to take home that double must go prize, or if it'll be somebody else sneaking on in for the win. Nope, it's none other than Daryl over at the Howling Dog Pub, taking home $68 in that great game number 5. Great job to you, Daryl, as you guys will now be playing a game number 6 and 7. I'll be taking a break as you guys play these next two games, but I'll be back in just a little bit to give out some more great Game Day Bingo prizes. Hello, guys, and I am here for some more of this awesome game day bingo. We should have had a lot of fun playing those two games of game day bingo that I ended up missing out on. And so I got to talk about those winners as we gave out some good Musco prize as well as a jackpot prize in one of our other games. Well, first I'll talk about the Musco that went out in a game number 6 as we saw Super D over at Shore 96 take home $23.10. Great job to you, Super D, taking home that nice prize. As we did give out a minor jackpot in that game number 8 of a game day bingo, as we saw that minor jackpot of $105 go out to Waldo over at the Backwood Bar and Grill, Bemidji. Great job to you, Waldo, taking home that awesome prize in that game number 8. As we are now getting after in a game number 9 of game day bingo, should be a lot of fun. As we got a double must go prize of $59.20 available in this game. If you're not playing this game, check out one of our ETAB games. I suggest Wicked Seas, where you can find buried treasure in the treasure map bonus, or spin the helm to try and land on some great prizes in the wheel bonus. But if that's not your kind of game, we have over 70 different shareable ETAB games that you can play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, with awesome bonus and free play rounds in those games. I'd love for you to check them out. Definitely check out as Wicked Seas is one of our newer ones. And we are going to be releasing a new ETAB game tomorrow, Sherlock Holmes, with 3 different bonus rounds. You'll definitely want to check that one out as well. But as you guys are working in this game right here, I do have a little bit of music history to talk about. In 1979, Christmas Rappin' by Curtis Blow becomes the first rap song released on a major label, Mercury Records. It sells about 400,000 copies and provides the template for his next single, The Break, which becomes the first rap gold record. Definitely a cool one on there. Curtis Blow did a lot of stuff for the rap industry, and he definitely was uh, paved the way for a lot of different, rap action and Christmas rapping, a super fun one that came out on today in 1979. Also on today in 1991, Black or White by Michael Jackson hits number 1 in America for the first of 7 weeks. Crazy that it was able to stay there for 7 weeks. Just one of those crazy Michael Jackson hits, as he had a few of those hits that just remained at the top of the charts for forever. But right now, we are coming down to the tail end of this game right here, working on some nice must go action. $59.20. We're waiting to see which one of our lucky players ends up taking this one home, as it should be going out soon. As Nan, as well as Mikey Mike. Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven, Mikey Mike over at the Old Piper in Blaine. They're splitting up $59.20 on that must go prize. Great job to our winners in that nice game number 9, game number 8 of Game Day Bingo, as we will now be getting enrolled into a game number 9 with that minor prize clicking up from 52 to 54 balls or less. Major prize still at 52 balls or less, and mega prize at 45 balls or less. But I'd like to remind you guys that we do have a PGL night coming up tonight, a Wild Wednesday. It's going to be going from 7 to 9 tonight. And if you want to be one of those top players while playing those games, sign up at pgl.world and become a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points on those specialty nights, but they also get access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a bunch of great information in it. So sign up at pgl.world today, and I'll even get you highlighted in the new member spotlight. Some new members who just got signed up are Tams Maltz 4, Jabber 469, Killian, Rosie 89, Tag, Danny Kitty, Bold Moves, McGee, Marlin, L Pen 17, Drewski, Frofro, as well as City Angel 80. Good job to each and every one of those players getting signed up. Can't wait to see you guys try and get into our PGL top 10s, as our PGL top 10s have been very competitive, and everybody is either in the 1 million point club or in the 2 million point club. But it'll take us a little second to get to that 2 million point club, because we start off in 10th place with B and N over at Rumors Bar and Grill Mazeppa with 1,090,105 points. With 1,111,950 points in ninth place, we have Sherbert over at the clubhouse at Edinburgh. Eighth place is OE50 over at the Stanchion Bar Hamel with 1,184,415 points. With 1,202,425 points in seventh place, we have Mad Dog at the Still Wolf. Sixth place is Malone's Bar and Grill Maple Grove with 1,223,880 points. As our fifth place player is Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill Mankato with 1,391,900 points. With 1,428,455 points in fourth place, we have Rakuda over at the Alibi of Gilbert. Third place is Yak at the Stanchion Bar with 1,431,595 points. With 2,033,924 points in second place, we have Drumski at the Underground Bar and Grill Mankato. As our number one location is none other than Outlaw 21 over at the Boulevard Bar and Grill Coon Rapids with 2,308,170 points. Great job to you, Outlaw 21, taking home so many great PGL points while playing on those Tuesday nights at 6:40 and Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. That's tonight at 7 p.m. for that Wild Wednesday action. But now let's talk about the top locations that are playing that PGL action. In 10th place, we have Malone's Bar and Grill, Maple Grove, with 1,223,880 points. With 250,455 points in ninth place, we have O'Brien's Pub in Rice. Eighth place is Moe's in Mounds View with 1,279,820 points. As I move on to our seventh place location, it does look like our stand we are getting a weird game right here. So it looks like I'm going to be missing out on this awesome game of Game Day Bingo. I'll be taking a quick break, but I'll be back in just a second to play some more Game Day Bingo with you in just a little bit. Awesome Game Day Bingo action. I did miss out on that game in number 8 of Game Day Bingo, as we're now getting enrolled into a game number 9 with that minor prize at 56 balls or less, $69 there. I do want to talk about our winner from that game that I ended up missing out on, as we definitely want to highlight all of our great winners, even if it is a awesome Musco prize of $20. It was $20.40 that went out to Amanda over at the Muddy Cow Litchfield. Great job to you, Amanda, taking home that nice prize in Game Day Bingo. We're glad to see you take it home, as we are now getting after in this game number 10 of Game Day Bingo. Just 2 minutes to get enrolled into this game number 10. As you guys are getting enrolled, I'm going to go back to the PGL location standings, as I stopped at 7th place with the Upper Deck Sports Bar in Brockway Township, who has 1,301,025 points. With 1,606,700 points in sixth place, we have the Super Bowl in Ramsey. 1,971,610 points for our fifth place location, the Oleander Saloon, Mankato. Fourth place is the Boulevard Bar and Grill, Coon Rapids, with 2,532,505 points. With 2,616,010 points in third place, we have the Stanchion Bar in Hamel. Second place is the Alibi of Gilbert with 2,596,400 points. And with 3,425,824 points in first place, it's the Underground Bar and Grill Mankato. Great job to the Underground Bar and Grill Mankato, as well as Outlaw 21. Each of those locations and players earning a bunch of points during those PGL nights. MegaSota game nights, 6:40 every Tuesday. Wild Wednesdays, 7 p.m. every Wednesday. It's obviously a Wednesday night tonight, so we are celebrating our Minnesota Wild today as we are playing some Minnesota Wild themed game day bingo. And there is a reason to celebrate our Minnesota Wild right now as they have moved to 9, 10, and 4 on the season. As Matt Boldy scored twice and had an assist, which led to our Minnesota Wild getting a 5-2 win over the Flames on Tuesday night. So just last night. Kirill Kaprizov had a goal and an assist. Marcus Foligno and Joel Eriksson Ek also scored for the Wild, who improved to 4-0-0 since John Hines replaced Dean Evanson as head coach on November 27th. A lot of credit to John. He has come in and just established what he wants us to do and play like. And it's a lot faster. Wild forward Marcus Foligno said, well, whatever adjustments John Hines has made, it has been with a great success as we have dominated our victories. We were on a 7-game losing streak when Dean Evanson got the boot. In those 7 games, we had only scored 13 goals. We were just not putting up the offensive output that we needed to win our matchups. And since John Hines has taken over, we have not only been able to score so much at such a higher rate. We've been winning our games as well, 4-0 since starting off, and I think we have scored now in the 4 games that we have played now a total of 18 goals in only 4 games, which is super good production for us as we've been just playing some really nice hockey. We hope to continue that really nice hockey tomorrow as we take on the Canucks at 9 p.m. This will be an away matchup for us. So hopefully we can continue on this hot stretch as we look to hit that 500 mark. If we can get one more win, we can get to 10, 10, and 4, which would just be nice to look at not having that losing record. You could send some luck over to our Minnesota Wild by playing the great E-Tab game. Let's go Wild. Even check out the Slap Shot bonus round to see if you can score yourself a jackpot prize. It's definitely a lot of fun, and I'm super excited about our Minnesota Wild right now as they've been a great team to watch over the past 4 games. We have now 48 balls dropped on this game. We got players right now 4 balls away. We'll be working on these nice jackpot prizes. We'll see if we can give out this major prize right here, as that doesn't look like it's going out. We're going to be moving on to that minor jackpot that we're going to be trying to give out, as we'll see if that one can go out in this game. Doesn't look like it as we move on to the must go prize of $23.30. We'll see if they can take it home as we continue to work in this great bingo matchup. As $23.30, not a bad prize for any of these players who are 1 ball away. And as we wait to see, we will be getting enrolled into some more game day bingo action next up. As $23.30 is getting split up between Red as well as a DJ, yeah, they're going to be splitting up that must-go prize of $23.30 in this game number 10. We'll now be getting enrolled into a game number 11 with that minor prize clicking up to 58 balls or less, getting more exciting as it's probably going to get over $100 on that minor prize as we are getting enrolled. Still, major prize at 52 balls or less and mega prize at 45 balls or less. As you guys get after some great jackpots, I'd like to remind you, if you take home any of these jackpots, we'd love to see a player picture with your smiling face next to that jackpot message. It doesn't just have to be a jackpot message, though. It could be you playing your favorite E-Tab game, you playing just pilot games with your friends, your favorite bartender, you just having a good time by yourself playing some pilot games. Whatever it is, we love seeing player pictures of it. So send those in by directly messaging us on Facebook, by posting them onto any of your social media with the hashtag Pilot Games, or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. Definitely some great stuff there. We love being able to see those awesome pictures. As you can see some of them right here next to me under that hashtag Pilot Games. It's definitely a cool one. As you guys get enrolled into this game number 11 of Game Day Bingo, though, I'm going to be moving on to a little bit of Vikings news. As we are 6-6 on the season, as we just finished up our bye week, and now getting prepped and ready for the Raiders. But something much bigger than football, we were talking about as the Vikings defensive lineman Harrison Phillips is the Minnesota Vikings pick for the 2023 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year award. And on Tuesday, we announced that we are putting them up for this great award, as it is considered the league's most prestigious honor. Uh, it is awarded to the NFL player that shows excellence on the field, but also impacts lives and communities outside the game. Vikings owner and president Mark Wolf talked about how much of an immediate impact he has made on the Twin Cities. And that is just something that he is known to do. While he was with Buffalo, he was a guy that was always getting put up for this kind of award. And even with Minnesota, he's been getting put up for this award as well, as he's just a great guy that we love having in the Vikings uniform, as he's just constantly doing stuff for those charities and doing just really good work around the Twin Cities area. But as we want to talk a little bit more than just the Walter Payton Man of the Year, we're going to be talking about our Vikings. As it looks like the Vikings are going to be announcing at some point today who will be the starting quarterback, as it's the decision between Josh Dobbs, Nick Mullins, or Jaron Hall. The likely land is Josh Dobbs, as he's been starting us for for a while, and that's what kind of everyone's getting the sense of who are around the Vikings. But I know that if it was up to Vikings fans, we'd be see Jaron Hall once again. And there's Nick Mullins is not a guy you want to just like brush off, as he has started in the NFL before, and he's one of those guys that can go out there and play the point guard of your offense and just get it to your talented wide receivers, your talented skill position players. And he won't have a ton of turnovers. So maybe he limits the turnovers and lets our defense play some fantastic defense, as we have been, and let our offensive firepower be able to lead the charge, as he doesn't need to be the star of the show. I don't know. It's an interesting decision, but I'm excited to hear whatever they come out with today to say who the starting quarterback is, what's their reasoning behind it, as we get prepped and ready for the Raiders as we take them on Sunday at 3:05 p.m. Should be an exciting matchup, and you can send some luck over to our Vikings by playing the great E-Tab game, Vikings Victory. You can even pick a letter in the Skull bonus round to see if you can take home some big jackpot prizes. It's definitely a lot of fun whenever you're playing that Vikings themed E-Tab game. We also like to play a Vikings themed live bingo game from 4 to 6 every single day, Skull Bingo. And while playing that Skull Bingo, you're actually earning points towards the Skull Bingo standings, as we have a crazy top 10 location and player standings. Before I get into those top 10s, let's talk about our winner in this game right here, though, as we're working on a $27.10 must go prize that should be going out in the next few balls to drop, as we already got a few players one ball away. And it's 6'9 T-Bird over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, taking home $27.10 in this game number 11. We will be getting enrolled into this final game that I'm going to be here live with you guys for, with that minor prize clicking up to 60 balls or less. It should be a lot of fun. So get enrolled and press play. As you guys are playing this awesome matchup, though, I would like to talk about some of our Skull Bingo standings. And let's start off in 10th place with Jake over at Moorhead Billiards with 141,000 points. With 154,000 points in ninth place, we have Rock Rider over at the Incline Station Bowling Center. Eighth place is Allie over at the Little Village Pub with 169,000 points, as we have 172,000 points for our seventh place player, Jackie, over at Outtakes. Cheese over at the Beartown Lounge sits in sixth with 174,000 points, as Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiard sits in fifth with 181,000 points. Moving on to the 200,000 point club in fourth place, as Oswald over at Friar Tuck's Pub sits with 204,000 points. With 243,000 points in third place, we have Fast Eddie over at Elks Lodge, Owatonna. Second place is Brother Nate over at the Chart House with 404,000 points. That's Call Me Jen over at JR Max sits with 634,000 points. Great job to you, Call Me Jen, leading the charge once again in another of these standings. It's definitely been a lot of fun watching you earn a ton of points. Now on to the top locations that have been earning these points, as our top 10 Skull Bingo locations sit like this. 10th place is MT's on 8th with 131,000 points. With 147,000 points in ninth place, we have Elks Lodge Watana. Eighth place is A Little Village Pub with 260,000 points. With 280,000 points in seventh place, we have Friar Tuck's Pub. 306,000 points for our sixth place location, Eagles Albert Lay. As our fifth place location is Clive's Roadhouse Burnsville. Outtake sits in fourth with 448,000 points. As we quickly move on from that 400,000 point club into the 500,000 point club, as we have the Chart House sitting in third with 527,000 points. With 550,000 points in second place, we have Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. As we move into first place, we skip over the 600,000 point club and move all the way into the 700,000 point club as we have JR Mac sitting with 734,000 points. Great job to you, JR Mac, earning a ton of points while playing this awesome Skull Bingo that gets played from 4 to 6 every single day. We hope to see some of you guys out there earning some of those great points as well. We do have some celebrity birthdays I'd like to highlight as you guys get through this last game of Game Day Bingo, as I'll highlight just a few of the big names that I see on here. As we got born in 1921, Otto Graham, American NFL quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, and I think three-time MVP. 1992, Johnny Manziel, American football quarterback, won the Heisman in 2012. May have probably should have won it twice with the kind of stats he put up. But one of the NFL's bigger busts going to the Cleveland Browns, as everyone who went to the Browns at that time was a bust. And born in 1994, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Greek basketball forward, NBA champion, Finals MVP in 2021. He's also been a Defensive Player of the Year, one of the greatest players of in the NBA right now, and probably will be labeled as one of the greatest players of all time when it's all said and done. Definitely a great one. Happy birthday, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Definitely a cool, some fun celebrity birthdays born on today. Some great athletes that I got to highlight on today. Speaking of great athletes, Timberwolves, they're 15-4 on the season. They're getting ready for a Spurs matchup at 6:30 tonight. Should be a nice matchup, as that's going to be happening right as we're covering that awesome Wild Wednesday. So we'll talk a bunch about about our Timberwolves as they take on the Spurs during that matchup. As right now, the Timberwolves, the NBA best record, should be fun stuff as we continue to watch those Timberwolves dominate. But in this game right here, we're coming closer to some awesome prizes going out. Mojo Mom, 2 balls away. We'll see if they can take home that minor jackpot at 60 balls or less, as we have clicked past that mega and major prize, as we only have 3 more balls to try and give out that minor jackpot. Players are 1 ball away as that 60th ball hits. We'll see if that prize can go out, as it will not. $38.40 will be going out in this game, as that $176 will be growing and rolling into the unhosted 1 to 4 time of Game Day Bingo. But Hot Chicken over at the Red River Event Center will be taking home $38.40. Good job to you, Hot Chicken, as you guys get enrolled into an awesome game of Lucky for Bingo. Over $85,000 available in this game. It should be a blast. But as you guys get after an awesome jackpot, I'd like to highlight a great winner from this past weekend. Critchy over at Wild Bill's Sports Saloon Woodbury took home $17,000. And over at the Wild Bill's Sports Saloon Woodbury, they support the awesome charity, the Woodbury Athletic Association. And they proudly offer baseball, softball, basketball, football, soccer, track and field, volleyball, and wrestling, and many different options for you to enjoy those youth sports in the Woodbury area. Huge stuff, and just a reminder that when you play pilot games, your community wins. Have a good one.